Hurricane Bill flexes his muscles and explodes into a major Category 4 storm. Here's a look at Bill right now. Now, the hurricane hunters are flying into it again today, and we are tracking the possible impacts it will have on the East Coast.
And good Wednesday to you. I'm meteorologist Carl Parker. We are watching the intensification of an already intense storm. Hurricane Bill, now a Category 4 storm with winds of 135 miles per hour. A very nasty system that will pass to the north of the Lesser Antilles, but it could be a threat to Bermuda and possibly still to the U.S. coast. Meteorologist Heather Tesch joining us now. Heather, we just got an update on Bill from the National Hurricane Center. No change in the intensity.
Oh, that's right. But we continue to monitor this very large hurricane as it continues to move here through the Atlantic. And, you note here that these are the Lesser Antilles right in here. We've got the Greater Antilles in this area. Right now we have top sustained winds of 135 miles. Now it is moving to the west, northwest at about 18 miles per hour. It is chugging along, so it's actually gained a little bit of forward momentum here. And as you can see, this is a very large hurricane, but the good news is, as we look toward the Lesser Antilles and the Greater Antilles, this system is going to move north of these areas. Now, of course, the next concern is we're going to wait and watch where it's going now. Now, here's Bermuda, certainly an area that watches what happens when it comes to hurricanes, and then, of course, the U.S. So what is going to happen is this system is actually going to swing right on through this area. It looks like right in between Bermuda and the U.S., but this is still really going to kick up the surf here along the eastern seaboard. Very dangerous rip currents. So if you're a swimmer, you do not want to get in the water. Thursday through Sunday, we're going to have some pretty rough conditions here. Those waves are really going to be kicking up. Even for folks that are fishing out here, what you want to do is make sure you're not too close to the coast. You don't want a big wave to come along and actually push you out to sea. Now, what we have steering this is right now it's going to be moving between two areas of high pressure. Then as it gets closer to the U.S. coast, we're going to have a trough coming through here. That trough is first going to turn it to the north, and then eventually it's going to be moving it to the northeast. So the good news here for the United States and also for Bermuda is it looks like this storm system is going to be tracking here, going right now to the west of Bermuda, sweeping up along the eastern seaboard. And while we will certainly be watching areas like Cape Cod closely in the days to come, right now it does look like it's going to be moving east of the U.S. and then continue on that path away from the United States. We're certainly going to watch